Burrows. I was like, you related to the quarterback?
He said no.
No, he says his younger brother.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was like kind of a local celebrity down there in Cincinnati.
Oh, I bet.
Sweet.
They saw my name and like, hey.
Mr. Burrows.
Hey, we got VIP for you. Come on
in.
man. Hang out in the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny how fame, like, just being able to throw a football.
I know. It's crazy, ain't
Yeah,
it?
it is. You got one job. Don't
Yeah.
mess it up.
I mean, it's more than that, but, you know.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, though. It seems like everything that I can see about
But
that
I
guy.
see where you're going. I mean, I understand.
You
like,
know, and it's
a
like-
game.
Yeah.
And you got guys out here that are actually building the economy
Yeah.
instead of it doesn't
Yeah.
make much sense
Right.
to me
They're
either.
a little backwards.
entertainers.
Yeah, they're
ladies and gentlemen.
entertainers.
Yeah.
They're
But-
entertainers.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna. I mean, you know, I want to see everybody make their money, but it.
It has gotten ridiculous, though.
Yeah, the seats.
I feel sorry for the owners because, like, where's that shit end?
That's where it's
No
bad. Yeah, the
idea.
owners.
You know,
Like,
where does it end? I mean, everybody's
Well,
like,
that's
"Oh,
why
the
you gotta
owners are
pay 'em.
making the money," but you know, they're all making money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
wanna
why.
make
That's
more
why
money.
it
Yeah.
costs $100 for nosebleed seats at a Bengals game.
Yeah.
You can't. That's
That's
why.
it?
That's why. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, man.
That's why Urban Meyer's having a little trouble over there.
Urban
Jacksonville.
Meyer's having a little trouble because he likes to go out. Urban Meyer likes to
Yeah.
party.
He was actually at my friend's bar.
Was it?
Yeah,
That
he was sitting there with two of my friends, Chris Corso
You guys ever seen
and
Predator?
Schottenstein. Huh?
You ever seen Predator?
Predator.
Movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Look behind you. It's the scene in
There you
the
go.
building.
Yeah, my kid just
Oh,
dressed.
where they're all
Dead
hanging.
bodies.
Yeah.
My kid just dressed up as Predator for Halloween this
Oh,
year.
there you
Really?
go. That you have that costume?
Yeah, it was hard to. We kind of made some of it, and it was hard.
Who's that?
That's Holly.
Yeah, she was. This is where she usually parks.
Wants to
but
pull in here.
Uh,
We're cleaning there.
Mama's home.
It's all good.
I need to get going here soon too. I
Yeah.
gotta drive back to Indy.
You got to drive back to Indy, but we wanted to shoot off the first podcast, and
Yeah, well, you know, it's kind of funny how, you know, the connection, you know, the whole social media, you know, we started seeing you.
Oh yeah.
I kept seeing the pictures. I was like, damn, that shit looks so familiar.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
it looks so familiar.
The
And-
best part of Team
Yeah.
Whiskey and Brothers Bond, and it's just,
it's just
it's just people
clicks,
who are
man. We're just average people that like to
not-
do. How do you say it? You say it a good way.
I say ordinary people doing extraordinary things.
that's
Yeah.
right.
You know.
I mean, not everybody's doing what we do, you know. It's like, you know, and the thing about our ambassadors, they all have that crazy, unique skill set. Like,
they got the.
you know, like we got, you know, chicks that rebuild trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, that's not normal.
No, not at all. But it's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a diverse group.
Yeah.
That's what I like
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you won't see. You know, I mean, you got, like you said, people working on trucks. You got people off roading. You got
Yeah.
people hunting. You
Yeah.
got people. I
Yeah.
mean, you know,
Everything, man.
Yeah, it reaches everybody.
You know,
I
and
definitely want to thank you for having us, man.
yeah, definitely.
Anytime.
Thanks for.
You guys already know that. Anytime.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Definitely.
I want to see y'all. Walk away.
I think tomorrow morning is going to be a really good morning.
I'm having
I
a
just,
great feeling
you
about
know,
tomorrow.
Weather dictates a lot when
It does.
in hunting.
And it ain't been perfect. You know, like
but
I
for
said,
it not
that's
being
hunting.
perfect,
You know?
there's been success. So
there has been success. Yeah,
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
does down, we got a buck down.
yeah,
It's all good.
Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
buck for sure.
yeah. Hopefully, I killed another big one. I got 2 more tags to fill, so I'm gonna hit the reduction zone in the morning, and then I'm
reduction.
headed over to Kentucky. So I got my Kentucky tag to fill. So hopefully, I'll kill 2 more bucks. But yeah,
yeah, Kentucky. I had the good little
my
place.
time of year.
I had a little slice of heaven for deer hunting there in Kentucky for a while. I mean, we never really hunted. All it was just 50 acres of woods.
that's all this is. It's 40
And
acres.
it was right along the Kentucky River, so it had
This is-
Kentucky River frontage.
So you were down by Carrollton then, kind of.
I was past that,
Yeah.
so
'Cause I
I was
crossed
by
the
Perry
Kentucky
Park.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm
where
over.
you are then.
This is the
Yeah.
Ohio River bottoms.
Yeah.
Is where we're at in Kentucky.
Yeah, across the
kinda.
river was Henry County.
Okay.
This was Owen County.
Yeah. Owen County.
Owen
Yeah.
County.
Yeah,
There's some giants down in
Yeah.
around Glencoe, Kentucky.
yeah. It has gotten crazy though. I mean, you know, with
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole deer hunting, it's gotten
It's picked up.
You know, we were talking. It's like
That's why
I
I
miss
like-
the days when you didn't have cameras, because then you never knew what would walk in front of you. So every day was really exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
had no idea.
you're like, oh, we're all out here trying to. I'm going to hunt this 110 point. We're all hunting specific deer.
See, that's what happened to me. Yeah. That's what happened to me last year. You know, I spent 2 weeks hunting the deer I actually killed this year, and I didn't even realize it was the deer I killed. You know, and then my neighbor sent me pictures like, you shot the one-eyed buck. And I was like, okay, that's the one I missed last year. I started looking through my old pictures and stuff, and I was like, damn, that's the deer I missed last year.
Yeah.
So I hunted this deer for 2 weeks last year. I got one shot. That's what I was telling you. I missed him, you know.
Yeah.
And then
He did. He went
this
to-
year, I didn't even realize it was that deer until they started. They were like, they looked at the picture and seen the eyeball popped out,
He
and
went
they
to
sent
the
me
same
some.
stand on repeat just to try and get that deer.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, for 2 weeks I hunted that son of a bitch. And then I said after that, I was like, I'll never get hung up on one deer ever again.
Oh, Green Bay touchdown.
The green bean touchdown.
I'm over here watching the game.
Oh, there you go.
No wonder you haven't been seeing deer. You've been watching football. all
I'm watching
weekend.
football.
That's what makes a great podcast. Hell yeah.
But that's like you're saying though, like, you know, before cameras and stuff, people wouldn't get hung up on one deer because they didn't know what they were shooting. They didn't know what was
Yeah,
going
I
to
mean,
come
you
through.
might have seen some guys, you know, used to go spotlight at night, see what's out in the field, but, you know, I know enough that not every deer is going to walk out in the field.
No.
Some deer are not going to walk out in the field.
No.
No, not at all.
Especially in old.
They might skirt the edge of it, but they're not going to walk out in the middle
Sneaky
of it.
little ninjas, man.
Yeah,
You had the Yeti story last night. You remember that?
yeah.
That was great. So he
Let's
should
hear it.
fill you in on the Yeti story.
Yeah, let's hear it.
His theory on Yetis.
Well,
Come on.
if I just think that, you know, you see every time people get on big deer, a lot of time, even in these areas, they disappear. And where they go? Like everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody's out there hunting. So to think that if
not
there
a
was an
Sasquatch.
animal that was
Yeah,
nocturnal,
right.
it's like flying squirrels, man. How many flying squirrels have you really seen?
None.
There's a whole forest full of them out there.
Well, we haven't seen one.
I know,
Yeah.
because they're nocturnal.
I'll tell you something really funny though. My buddy in Alabama used to have one as a pet, and it'd fly around his trailer all the time. He'd give it. When we used to run around Alabama, yeah. Tommy's brother Derek.
It
Yeah.
never landed in your hair.
No, but it'd be like it was chaos. Yeah.
But anyway, you know, I've seen moose, and then just watch them disappear and not make a noise.
And that's crazy.
Yeah,
You
as
know,
big an animal,
yeah.
they look like Clydesdales.
You
out
know,
there,
and to think that like a primate that would be nocturnal, and then, you know, there are signs of primates in Africa that they take when somebody dies, and they take them, like they move them. Now
And they bury him.
they don't like necessarily bury them, but they will remove the
'em
body. Yeah,
somewhere,
they'll take them somewhere, and you know,
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, for me, you know, for them, there's no physical proof, but then there's that guy in Idaho, and he spent his life studying footprints, and he's like, I've got these footprints from all over the world, and it's showing that there's something walking around out there with big giant feet.
Yeah.
Our friend Stampa, he's a firm believer. He's actually was on a TV show on one of the Discovery channels that came into Carson City. Went down and talked with him, and
Yeah.
he's a firm believer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the guy, I wish he would have showed up. The guy I'm training in the wheelhouse, Steve-O is what they call him. He swears he's seen one in Cairo.
Yeah, well,
Cairo, I mean, you never know what you're going to see in Cairo. You ever been to Cairo, Illinois? Down there where the Ohio River meets?
That's a great town.
It used to be a booming. At one time, it was supposed to be like the Chicago because it was right where the Ohio River dumps in and Mississippi meet.
yeah, we saw one time we were out, and there was I don't know, that rock was probably, 800 pounds? Me and Justin, we saw in the middle of nowhere. Something picked it up and flipped it over. I don't know what the fuck it was, but something did.
You never know what's out there, man.
You know?
what I mean?
You know,
really don't.
and then you know, if you ever go up in that part of Northwest California and like Humboldt County, the Trinity Shasta Alps up there, you see how deep those valleys, how much forest is in there, man. It's
Dude,
hard
you don't know
telling what's
what's
in
on
there.
That's right.
It's hard telling what's in
yeah.
there.
Just
Like,
think of
you know, I mean, besides a bunch of like weed being grown,
yeah.
you know, watch
That-
it
they
and
did
tread
make it.
lightly there.
Yeah, right. They made. There was a
More.
series about that, right? Wasn't
Yeah.
there? They was.
Yeah, it was.
That was really happening though.
Drug
It's
County,
always
right?
happening up there.
Yeah.
It's still happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they,
They just took they just took one down right near our house.
Yeah. There used to be, I used to know.
Something like 1,000 plants or something crazy.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what they do is they like get grow houses
Yeah.
and then they grow it outdoors. I mean, up there,
Right.
you ever get on that coast up there on, you know, stuff grows all year round because even
Right,
though it's
for
even
weather
never gets
environment
really
for it.
warm,
Yeah,
it never gets really, really cold.
Yeah.
perfect for it.
So like, you know how you plant in patience and they grow and they die.
Uh-huh.
Well, they'll grow like they'll just continue growing.
Yeah.
All right, we got the guts out of the deer.
Yummy.
You guys are hearing the background noise. That's
Yeah.
the guys over there skinning.
That wasn't a
headshot.
toilet.
Yeah. That wasn't a toilet. They ain't dumping.
Blah, blah, blah.
They're just dumping the guts out of a deer. Don't worry.
Neither one is pretty, but just so
Still
you know.
smells the same too.
Like, I
We're
leave
gonna
it-
shoot another one tomorrow night too. Hopefully we'll have some bucks hanging tomorrow, but
Yeah, I
we'll have to
gotta
get
go to
Matt
work.
via. Well,
Yeah.
we'll get you on via phone.
That's what happens when
we're
you're
gonna
the
have
boss
to hurry,
man.
'cause we gotta get
Gotta
out of
go
here
to
by
work.
noon.
Sorry,
Oh, you
ladies
guys
and
are
gentlemen.
you guys are leaving at noon tomorrow?
I have to at least.
He has to. So
I
he's
gotta
got to
fly
get the
out.
morning. We're gonna get the morning. I'm gonna take him and then
I was
come
hoping to
back
get
and do
back
the evening.
by
and
9
then
with a
probably
big old
leave
buck.
next day.
Have enough time to
Okay.
skin it. And
You guys stay as
Meet
long
it
as you
out.
want. I want to
Yeah.
see y'all kill a big buck before y'all get
you
out.
guys gonna come back?
When? Oh yeah. More than
Drop me
likely,
off,
I
come
mean,
back?
that's sweet. You know.
And
Shoot, I mean, we're
for all
standing
that
by
matters,
a pile of deer tomorrow morning.
if you're, I can run him over to the airport. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you guys, if you
It's
guys,
not far.
If you
How
guys
far is
wanna
there?
hunt, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Oh, it's only
CBG's
20 minutes.
yeah,
We were thinking it was
CBG's
like an
only 20
hour.
Nah, you're flying out of
which one?
Cincinnati,
You flying
right?
out of
Yeah.
Cincinnati?
Yeah, it's
I
like
fly
20,
at
25
2:30,
minutes.
so
Yeah.
What time?
2:30.
2:30? Hell, you can be there at 1 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take you. If they want to hunt all day, I'll run you over.
All right.
It ain't no big deal.
Figure give me enough time to go shoot a big buck tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
You guys
They get to
skin it up
skin
for
it.
me.
Hey, I'll take care of it. Hey,
happening.
that's part of coming to the farm. You know how many deer I've cleaned for people?
This is awesome.
Hey, it doesn't bother
It's
me
full
at all.
service here, buddy.
Man,
Hey,
that's all you got to do.
I
Just
return
kill
the
one.
favor.
We had great Mexican food this morning.
Yeah.
I was
Miguel?
loving it.
Miguel.
Yeah,
that was some
Miguel.
killer
We gotta
food.
get
Miguel.
Hey, Miguel.
Cooking
Jump-
up some excellent food this morning.
Yeah.
You're explaining.
chilaquiles.
Jump on. Yeah. What? Hold on, you gotta get close to the mic, and tell who you are and your 11-pointer and.
Okay. I'm a 11-pointer, and I cooked some badass breakfast with these guys. It was chilaquiles
How bad was
pastor.
it?
and chorizo.
He's a tall, dark, and handsome Mexican.
That's right. He's a good dude. If you want to look him up, give him a follow. He's up.
11-pointer outdoors.
Yeah, you'll
is
find him
his
on
handle.
Instagram. I think you got a Facebook page too, or something, don't you,
Yeah,
Miguel?
it's on there too. Same thing.
Yeah. So
11-pointer outdoors.
Yeah.
He's a good old
good
boy.
people. Good
We
people,
went and
man.
coyote hunted with him last year in the
Dude, it was
fucking negative 30s.
We was up in Chicago. It was like
Negative 30.
wind chill was
Oh,
like
it was
negative
awful.
30, negative 40. There
Where,
was like
where
3
are you hunting
feet of
in
snow.
the Chicago city limits?
No, we
No,
was outside.
we
We was
outside.
actually on the Indiana side. It was just outside of Chicago. But we was way up on the north side.
It's like
Yeah.
ice fishing in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it was like that. It was, it was like that.
You guys ever seen, where what's that movie?
I seen the way they ice fish in Wisconsin. You guys sit in huts with heaters.
National
Like, come
Lampoon.
on. What are you talking
Remember
about?
National Lampoons when the daughter's eyes freeze?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
Dude, it was brutal.
No. Here's how we do it. I have a little lake cabin up there. We go drill about 12 holes, which you're not really supposed to do, all over the lake. Watch it every hour or two.
You know this is-
Go
you know
jump
this
in our
is going-
side by side or snowmobiles and go check each one, see if a tip up went up.
You run the tip ups in? Yeah.
Oh yeah, we do all the tip ups.
So
But we're
when
not
you gonna
supposed to leave
invite
it
us?
unattended,
Hey,
but we do.
I see we're returning hunts here. See, this is what this is all about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm coming to Wisconsin. We're ice
Let's
fishing.
do it.
I've been putting in for
We got a
a
great
bear
little fishing
draw
cabin
for 8
right
years.
there.
I should be getting my bear tag. If you know anybody that does bear hunts in Wisconsin,
Ah,
Black
you can
bear.
buy an over-the-counter
My
bear
wife's
tag in
brother does,
California.
or it
I know.
has.
No, there you go.
do you know where I can kill one?
Well, we can't bait them, but
That's the only thing. Yeah, I know. That's what sucks about it.
I would like to talk to Homewood and see if they'd let us take a walk up there because
Dude, hey, I seen him firsthand.
I know.
I was gonna gut it with a knife. You know, I thought, man, this ain't Sergeant.
Mona Lisa was telling me they were doing the team course the second day, and everybody's like milling about. And she's like, a bear. And they're like, no, that's next target. And then she's like,
No, a
she's
bear.
like, no,
It's a real bear.
It was, and this one was a big one.
Dude,
The one
Tyler-
at the cabin wasn't too bad.
Tyler, you just
The
throw
one
back